Get ready for summer action because All Elite Wrestling Dynamite. Beach Break is coming to Clearwater this summer. Tickets are elbow-dropping this week for purchase for this massive event happening at the Blackheart Sound on Wednesday, July 8th. You need to be there to witness the athleticism and the big personalities as current AEW World Champion Darby Allin, AEW Women's World Champion Thekla, AEW TBS Champion Willow Nightingale, and Jon Moxley make their mark. Tickets go on sale at 10 a.m., so be ready to secure your spot for this epic showdown. Absolutely loves that Rush is fully committed to the role. We look at Copeland's philosophy on character shifts and why he believes going all in is the key to making a performer truly stand out in the current wrestling climate. Finally, we get the scoop on why Chris Jericho dropped his familiar name for his AEW return. Jericho explained that the change to simply being called Jericho was a strategic move to create intrigue and maintain that sense of mystery online, comparing it to a self-titled album. We break down Jericho's reasoning behind this shift and what it means for his ongoing storyline in All Elite Wrestling. Don't miss the rest of the action. Stay tuned right here. Clearwater, Florida is set to host a major event for wrestling fans this summer with the arrival of All Elite Wrestling's Dynamite, Beach Break. Tickets are currently on sale, promising an action-packed night at the Blackheart Sound on Wednesday, July 8th, starting at 7:30 p.m. Dynamite is AEW's flagship program, broadcast every Wednesday night on TBS and HBO Max at 8 p.m. Beach Break is a special installment that AEW has featured almost annually since 2021, previously running across 2 nights. While specific match details are still under wraps, promotional materials feature a star-studded lineup, including AEW World Champion Darby Allin, AEW Women's World Champion Thekla, AEW TBS Champion Willow Nightingale, and Jon Moxley, formerly of WWE as Dean Ambrose. Tickets are available for purchase starting at 10 a.m. on Friday, with prices beginning at $29.75. Fans can secure their tickets through the Ruth Eckerd Hall Experience website, the Raymond James Central Ticket Office at Ruth Eckerd Hall, or by calling 727-791-7400. A news release emphasized the event's appeal, stating, "Be there live to see all the athleticism, big personalities, exciting storylines, and hard-hitting wrestling action that has become synonymous with AEW, and expect a night of epic rivalries and unforgettable matches with all the stars you love to watch." For those looking for more AEW action, Dynamite is complemented by AEW Collision, which airs every Saturday night at 8 p.m. on TNT and HBO Max. Speedball Mike Bailey has weighed in on potential all-elite wrestling matchups for TNA's Leon Slater following Slater's recent loss of the X Division Championship to Cedric Alexander. The discussion stemmed from a social media post where a fan outlined dream matches for Slater in AEW. Bailey responded enthusiastically, calling the proposed list incredible and stating, "Those matches all sound incredible." This commentary highlighted the growing interest in Slater's potential future in AEW. Slater's recent championship reign, which would have made him the longest-reigning TNA X Division champion, concluded after his defeat. Bailey and Slater have a history of professional encounters, having wrestled in 3 one-on-one matches since 2022, including appearances on independent circuits in the United Kingdom and a meeting during a TNA IMPACT episode in 2024. Furthermore, Bailey's own involvement in the AEW landscape is confirmed, as he is scheduled to challenge Darby Allin for the AEW World Championship on the upcoming 3-hour Dynamite Collision special airing on May 20th. Noi Dung Kai Tight. Professional wrestling star Adam Copeland has expressed strong approval for Lio Rush's commitment to his Blackheart gimmick in All Elite Wrestling, according to a recent interview with Westwood One Sports. Copeland acknowledged that while the character has generated diverse reactions among fans, he admires Rush's full dedication to the persona. /and Copeland stated, "Especially with the climate of wrestling characters now, if The Undertaker were to come out now, would it work? I don't know. I still truly believe that if you fully commit to something as a performer and you go all in, then there's no questions at least. Then you can go, right, I went all in on this thing and I tried to make it work." What I love about Lio is you can tell he's going all in. Truly, that's the way it's going to work, is if you just throw it all at the wall. Whatever sticks, whatever doesn't, okay, cool, I'll just throw some other stuff up there and see if that sticks. I got all day for people who are going to try and recreate themselves. And shifting to his own character development philosophy, Copeland explained his preference for gradual shifts over sudden transformations. He noted that his past attempt at a rapid change, such as the creation of Judgment Day, proved too abrupt. From my personal standpoint, I've always tried to make it more of a gradual character shift. It is more of a shift than a sudden change, because the one time I did that was the creation of Judgment Day. It was too fast, it was too much, too soon, too. I was a babyface that they saw fight back from a neck surgery he's not supposed to fight back from. Then, I'm working AJ, who's just turned babyface. It was a recipe for meh. I realized that's why I usually do the gradual shift on character. The circumstances were what they were and I had no choice, but that further taught me to kind of gradually do it. But that's for me, right? Lio, I feel like he goes, "Okay, I'm at bat. I got to just start swinging and swinging big." You got to appreciate that. /N in other remarks during the discussion, Copeland also touched upon the physical demands of wrestlers, specifically mentioning Darby Allin's intense bumps. The interview also included promotional information regarding upcoming events, including the lineup for Wednesday's dual episode of Dynamite and Collision. Professional wrestling star Chris Jericho has revealed his rationale behind dropping his familiar moniker, Chris, for his return to All Elite Wrestling, emphasizing a desire to maintain intrigue and define his current persona. The shift comes amidst speculation regarding his potential move to WWE. In an interview with Ringer Wrestling's David Shoemaker, Jericho explained that the change was a deliberate strategic move designed to generate curiosity online. Jericho stated that by adopting the singular name Jericho, he creates an element of mystery, prompting audiences to ask, "What's he doing? What's the reason?" Jericho likened this approach to the concept of a self-titled album, drawing a parallel to legendary bands like Metallica and the Beatles. He suggested that by focusing on the name, Jericho, he allows the audience to connect with his established legacy while exploring new directions, viewing the process as seeing what is working and what is not. I like the idea of what I'm doing now with Jericho, and by not using that first name a lot, it created this whole intrigue online like, "What's he doing? What's the reason?" Jericho commented. He added that while he enjoys his current run, he sees this name adjustment as setting him up for an even better period. The move signals a calculated effort to keep the narrative dynamic and engaging for his fanbase.